Oh, sorry. You caught me in the middle of watching my favorite series. See, it's kind of a cross between The Truman Show, Black Mirror, Breaking Bad, with a little bit of Twilight Zone in there. It's a series on right now called Earth 2020. Started out simple enough with, the biggest forest fire in world history. And it got me hooked because there was a dog out there, a border collie that looked kind of like our Bella, that was out rescuing little koala bears. And I got thinking, man, I really wish I could train Bella to save koala bears, like we have very many koala bears in Oregon. But it got me hooked. That show had me hooked. And then when the fires stopped, they went to a whole new thing. And when they had the fires, apparently there were 18 people who were arrested for starting fires in the fires. Crazy. But then they went to this pandemic. Searched it's all over the world. Everybody, except for Sweden, got locked down. Everybody was grounded. And really got my attention then. It kind of hooked me more and more. Then the series, the writers of the show are just unbelievable. The series then goes into protests and riots because a man was savagely murdered on video by police officers. And we go into protests and riots. And it seems like every character in the show can't make a reasonable decision. Doesn't do anything right. Whether it be the president, whether it be the Congress people, doesn't matter. They all make unbelievably bad decisions. And then there's this thing that they call news, but it really isn't. It's commentary from the right side, from the left side. They can't report the news, so they give you commentary. One is, I love President Trump. One is, I hate President Trump. And it's just the most fascinating series I've seen. And unfortunately, I've seen some of the previews of what may be to come. Apparently, somewhere in the world, they opened up a cave that hadn't been opened in thousands of years, and they found animals living in there. Now think about it. Do we want dinosaurs coming back? It would be amazing if it did. But this series, the writers, who knows what's happening next? And there's an election coming up. Will the president even allow the election? Will somebody in Congress try to stop it? What's going to happen? In all these protests, so we have this virus going on, and we have this protest where everybody's getting together and presumably spreading the virus. The second wave is coming. I can see it in the writers' minds. The second wave is coming. And who knows, maybe dinosaurs. And there have been, during all of this, you may not realize this, but during this, they talk about the military releasing information about seeing unidentified flying objects. So is it the aliens next? Are they coming? I don't know. Is it maybe the Loch Ness Monster? I don't know. I can't think the way the writers of this series think. They are just way out there. I kind of wish they didn't have Stephen King because things are kind of freaky, and he's a great writer. He sucks me in. So I just don't know what's going to happen in the series. It's got me totally sucked in. And I worry about things because they're so fascinating. And history is happening as we speak. And it's portrayed in odd ways on different, quote, news stations. We can't get a straight answer. These writers are amazing. Are we all of a sudden going to start seeing some superheroes come in and fix things? Hope so. That would be really cool. Not me. But I think that from time to time, even though this series, Earth 2020, is on 24 hours a day like The Truman Show was, I think from time to time, we need to step aside from watching it. Take a deep breath and live our lives. So, I got to get back to my show. Not sure what's going to happen next, but I will take a break. Till tomorrow. Thank you.